Have you been feeling like you just been unmotivated, undisciplined, undetermined, still, stagnant, stuck? Like you've been giving it 100%, but receive nothing. That's how I really feel right now with this video. I've recorded this video 5 different times. This is my 5th time recording this video. An hour and a half put into this one video. The first time it didn't want to upload. The second time it just stopped recording. The third time it ran out of storage. No, the second time it ran out of storage. The third time it stopped recording. The 4th time it just stopped recording. And this is the 5th time recording. And I feel like I literally just sat there and recorded, pouring out my heart to hopefully motivate, inspire one of you guys. And I haven't gotten 0 from this. I've got time spent. But ultimately, as I think about it, it shows my dedication that I have for this. It shows the want, the drive behind it. Because I can easily stop. I can easily quit. I can easily just give up now. I could have easily just went to bed. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm supposed to be in bed right now. I could have easily just stopped. But I know it's somebody out there that's going through the same thing as me. I know it's somebody that's talking down on themselves right now. And they need this. They need to hear this. They need to hear something like this. They need to feel my pain. They need to know that they're not in this alone. Whoever you are not doing this alone. You are not the only one that's feeling stuck. You are not the only one that's unmotivated or feeling like they giving it they all over a long period of time and not receiving nothing. You are not the only one going through it. A lot of us are going through it. I'm going through it with you right now. Just to put it in perspective, I've been hitting my daily routine. Y'all, if y'all follow me on Instagram at JMasterCoach, y'all should know. I read my Bible, take notes on the chapter that I read. I journal. I read a book. I actually just got done reading this book, but I do this every morning, and I've been slipping on all my habits. I haven't been hitting my push-ups. And it's honestly because I feel comfortable. I feel stuck. I feel complacent. I know what I need to do, but every time I go back to doing what I need to do, it brings me nowhere. It takes me nowhere. I just feel like I'm in this hamster wheel going around and around and around, rather than getting off this hamster wheel and going to the next, or going into the real world and running and traveling. And I just feel like I'm stuck in this cage, and it's hard for me to get out. But this is the thing though. I'm not allowing myself to quit. I'm not allowing myself to stop. I'm not allowing myself to be stuck. I'm not allowing myself to re-upload my past version of myself. I'm not allowing that person, that Jeremiah, to come back. I'm not letting that person come back. Those habits come back. That person I didn't like, I despised. I hate him. I don't regret him because he made me who I am today, but I hate him. I don't want him to come back. He's not the best. He's not aiming for perfection. I don't want him to come back ever, and I'm not going to allow him to. People, I know y'all come on here and to get entertained, but people don't show y'all the good. People don't show y'all the bad. People don't show y'all the good. People don't show y'all what they want you to see. People only show you how much money they made. People only show you what car they drive or how much money they made this month or how good they feel right now. They don't never tell you about the real entrepreneurship, the real mindset that you gotta have behind in entrepreneurship. Going into a regular 9-to-5, working a regular job, that's nothing. You can go there and work that 8-hour shift, and you know that same amount of money is gonna hit your bank account every 2 weeks, every month. You know how much money you're gonna end up with. But in this entrepreneurship, you are your own everything. You gotta do everything yourself. You don't know how much money you're gonna end up with. You don't know how much or what's gonna come behind it. It comes times where you don't feel motivated, you don't feel disciplined, you don't feel like doing something, but who cares about your feelings? Who cares about how you feel? Who cares about where you're at right now? Nobody cares. And if you ultimately want to get out of this situation, you have to continue to push through. Throw your feelings out of the window. Who cares about you not feeling like getting out of the bed in the morning when the alarm clock go off? Who cares about you not feeling like recording? You want the money, right? You want to be able to provide for your family, right? You want to be able to take care of the people that you love, right? You want to be able to live the lifestyle that you want to live, that you watch on YouTube, right? Stop caring about your feelings. Your feelings do not determine how much money you make. The results you get for other people determine how much money you make. You say you want to make this certain amount of money, but are you doing that certain amount of money habits? Are your standards as high as those habits? Are your standards as high as that money? You want to make $20,000 as a barber, but you don't even wake up and make your bed. If you made your bed every single morning to the point of you iron your sheets as if you stayed at a hotel, where else do those standards go to? You probably heard the saying, the way you do one thing is how you do everything. But do you really understand it though? Yeah, how you do one thing is how you do everything. But why is that though? And it's because of your standard for that thing. If your standard is so high for yourself, do you think that you would allow a woman to come into your circle with a standard so low that it comes on to you? Would you allow another man to come around you that's lazy, that's unmotivated, that's not goal oriented, but you are everything that person isn't? Would you allow that man to come in your circle? Would you allow yourself, if you made up your bed and ironed them like you would stand in a 5-star hotel, would you allow yourself to cut this person's hair and not give him the utmost, the best, the most detailed fade ever? It's a standard thing. And if your standards is here, but the money is here, do you think you would touch this? No, because your standards is here. But if you operate at standards of here that's equivalent to the amount of money that you want, only then will you start to make more money to get to where you want to be at. raise the bar for your standards. I think I'm gonna name this standards. I think I'm gonna name this standards because I just want to take it back real quick for y'all, man. I remember when my mama used to work 2 jobs and try to keep food on the table and roof above our head and shoes on our feet, clothes on our back. She used to work 2 jobs, and she used to work at furniture store and post office. And I remember me and my little brother, like I could literally like rock him still in my arm. And one day, she had came home and she was finna go out and buy groceries. She was just going right around the corner and I got scared. She set the alarm went off and I got scared and all this stuff happened. I ended up getting a whooping. Police pulled up and stuff, but the fact of the matter is, man, I grew up seeing my mama work so hard. She worked so hard for me and my little brother to put us in the best position possible, to give us the best predicament possible, to give us a life that she once wanted to live as a kid. She ultimately tried that, and I can sit here and say I'm grateful, I'm thankful for my mama. My 2 main goals right now, ultimately, is to become the man that I want to be. A man that's desired by many women, the man that's looked up to by many men, a man that's honorable and respectful, but receives honor and respect, a man that's disciplined, a man that's a man of his word. Whenever he tells anybody that he's going out to do anything or achieve any goal that he set out for himself, he goes out and achieves it, and people believe that he's going to achieve it. A man that goes out and help, even when he don't feel like it, even when he don't have all the resources, he still helps. I want to be a man. That's my number 1 goal. Number 2 is retire my mama. Because I honestly and truthfully believe if I am the man first, it's like be, do, have. If I become that man, if I believe that I am that man now, and I do the things that that person did to get there, I will eventually have everything that I want. He is a disciplined man and his standards is high, so he is going to carry that in every aspect of his life, whether that be his family life, his work life, his personal life, his business life, his gym life, whatever part of his life, he's going to bring that high standard to every single part. And it's going to correlate and it's going to get him to the goals that he wants. So now all I have to do is figure out what did he do in order to get there. And I should start doing that today and act like I have it now. The bar has to be risen. The standard has to be raised. You cannot have the same standards, mindset, beliefs, work ethic as a $3,000 barber if you want to make $20,000 as a barber. This barber does not make content. This barber does not record content. This barber does not treat his clients how he would want to be treated. This barber does. This barber doesn't make excuses for not having content because he always has content. This barber doesn't make excuses for not recording content. This barber does not make excuses for not being booked up. This barber does not neglect his clients. He treats his clients as if he's as if he is the client and he wants to be treated a certain way. This is what a $20,000 per month barber does. These are his standards. His standards are upheld to a high standard. And it correlates in every part of your life. You do not have business problems. You have personal problems, and they bleed into the business. If you allow anything to slip up in your personal life, if you allow negativity to influence your personal life, you're only going to carry that into your business. If you get in an argument with your girl before you go to work, and you go to work with that argument still on your mind, you're going to talk to your clients about that, and it's going to reflect in your service. Whether it's you showing up late, whether it's you forgetting to charge your clippers or clean your clippers, whether it's you went too high on the fade, or whether it's you cut the mustache too small, whether it's you didn't put a right amount of detail in it, or you didn't record your content or edit content, you didn't post. You brought that personal issue to your business and it reflected. And now you feel bad. Now you feel less, right? But every day is not perfect. Every day is not peaches and cream. The richest of the rich have some of the darkest, cloudiest, rainiest days, and some of the poorest of the poor have the most sunshiniest, brightest, happiest, funnest days. You will have both, but on those cloudy, rainy, dark weather days, those are the days that the habits counts. Those are the days that the self-talk really counts and really matters. Those are the days where the self-discipline adds up and starts to create that man that you admire when you look in the mirror. Those are the best days. Days that you don't feel like going to the gym, but you still go and it be the best workout. Those are the days that count the most. Those are the days that you have to make it count. Because the standard is too high. You will not let yourself fall under that standard. You will not let yourself go under that standard. You will not neglect any part of your life. You have done it too long. Now you're ready to make that change. Now you're ready to cross that line in the sand. Now it's time to do it. Act on it. Become that person. Become that man. Become that girl. Become that entrepreneur. Become that business owner and do it. I hope this motivated you guys or inspired y'all or even gave y'all a different perspective or outlook on the way that I think about certain things and how I operate. Because my mind ain't the same. My mind don't think very base level. It thinks in coach mode. It's always in coach mode. How can you turn this negative or this loss into a positive, into a lesson to teach you, to help you self-develop and to help you grow from this? That's how I constantly think. But I hope this gave you a different perspective, a different outlook. I hope this helped you, taught you something, motivated you, inspired you, pushed you to keep going, to not stop, to keep it pushing through every endeavor.